Hare Krishna, nice to see you, Param. Where are you from?
Delaware.
Delaware, okay. Nice to have you. Welcome.
Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, we have Sanskriti, we have Kabir, Jahnavi, Balavrinda. Yes, I think others are slowly joining. Let me share my screen 1 second. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. Okay. Hare Krishna Ramachandra.
Let's stop. But like you don't.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Go back to me.
Hare Krishna Satvik.
To open that, you need scissors. Scissors, stop.
Okay. Once again, something is wrong here. Yeah. Let's start with our prayers. 3, 2, 1. Om
Abhunityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gauravatta
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very good. Okay, I think others are still joining, or I don't know about participation of today. Shall we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra just 11 times and then we will start with our session, okay? I don't know if you're chanting it in your daily classes, but we will do it on Tuesday, okay? Let's chant, count on fingers 11 times, okay? 3, 2, 1. Let's chant this mantra first. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri
Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta
Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Hare.
Mahamantra ki Jai. Very good. So we have been practicing this verse. Am I right? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. I think by now you all must have memorized it nicely. Hare Krishna, Abhigya, Anisha, Advait, and
Hare
Smriti.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Ansh also has joined. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, I was just reading myself from Anisha to Ansh.
What is that? You were reading what?
I renamed myself from Anisha to Ansh.
Oh, I see. Got it. I thought there were two people, Anisha and Ansh. So what's your name, Anisha or Ansh?
Ansh.
Ansh. And who's Anish?
Anisha is my mom's name.
Oh, got it. Got it. Okay. So let's all recite this together and then you all can recite it in groups. Okay. Let's all say it. 3. If anyone is new to this, I think Param, I think you must be reading it first time, right?
I have Sunday school class, Mataji, so we also do verses.
So you know this one? Param Bhagavati.
No,
Vasudevi.
but we do verses, other verses.
Okay, but do you want to recite it once after me? You want to
Okay.
see? Okay. Okay. Others also, if anyone wants, can just repeat it after me. Okay. So Param, go ahead. Vasudeve Bhagavati.
Vasudeva Bhagavati.
Vasudeve Bhagavati. Deve. Okay. Vasudeve Bhagavati.
Vasudeva Bhagavati.
Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha.
Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha.
Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha.
Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha.
Janayatyashu Vairagyam.
Jana Asu Vira Yagam.
Janayatyashu.
Janam Asu
Janaya
Janaya
Tyashu.
Ashtu
Yashu.
Ashu.
Tya. You can say Tya here. T and Y both are
Yeah.
joined, right? Tyashu.
Yeah.
Vairagyam.
Vairagam.
Jnanam cha.
Jnanam cha.
Yad ahaitukam.
Yat Ahaitukam.
Yes. Okay. You got all the words?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are reciting this every day before the class. So slowly, you will get used to reciting this verse. Okay. So
Okay.
let's all recite it together. 3, 2, 1. Vasudeve Bhagavati. Everyone
Deva Bhagavati.
Yoga Prayojita. Yadahaitukam.
Ahaitukam.
Okay. So do you all want to recite it in groups now? You
Yeah.
can raise your hands.
Yeah.
Raise your hands. I hope there is nobody else new now today. Everybody knows this verse, right?
Mataji, I wasn't here yesterday.
Who's that?
Abhigya.
Okay. That's fine. I think we have recording also. You can watch that, but you're familiar with the verse, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me see. Advait, have you logged in from 2 things? Okay, now I see only one thing. Hare Krishna Khushi. Nice to see you. So, Sanskriti, Satvik, and Spriti, you 3 of you can unmute and recite it together.
Vasudeve Bhagavati. Bhakti Yoga
Okay, very good. Abhigya, Kabir, and Advait, please go ahead.
Vasudevi.
Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha Jnanam Ahaitukam.
Very good. Janvi and Balavrinda, do you want to recite with Janvi?
Yes, Mataji. Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Jayati Aisvaragam Kyaram Chayadahaitukam.
Janvi, did you recite?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, very good. Others who did not recite, would like to recite? Would you like to recite? Abhigya, did you recite?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Ansh.
Vasudeve Bhagavati
Ansh,
Bhakti
Ramchandra and Khushi. And who is Lokesh Chand? Lokesh, would you like to recite the verse? So Ansh, Ramachandra, Khushi, Lokesh, please go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha Janayatu Astu Savairam Yad Ahaitukam.
Very good. Very nice. You all are reciting it very nicely. Some of you have memorized already. Some of you are reciting very nicely. So you all can lower your hands now. We will move ahead with our next session of Srimad Bhagavatam. We can recite 3 times Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Om Namo
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Very good. So, which canto, which chapter are we reading? From yesterday, we started a new chapter. Anyone remembers?
Third canto, chapter 13, I think.
Chapter, yes.
And
You say something, Satvik? You have raised your hand. Yes, that's correct. Sounds to be chapter 13 and canto 4th, right?
no, canto 3.
Canto
Yeah.
3, yes. And we completed some of the verses yesterday. So anyone remembers what all we read yesterday or learned? Just changed my page so that you all can think of it. What happened so far? Sorry, my voice is not so good today.
Mataji, can you say that again?
Okay, what did you learn yesterday or what part of story you covered? Do you all remember? If anyone would like to share it.
We learned about Vaishnava's qualities, and like what he
ये ना दूसरी क्लास हो गई नहीं वो नहीं है
Somebody is okay. Go ahead, Sanskriti. Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
like we were talking about what a devotee does to like serve Krishna and what are Vaishnava qualities.
Okay, very nice. Anything else anyone remembers? No? Okay, whose story we are reading?
Mataji, I wasn't here yesterday.
Okay, no problem. Those who are not here always can watch the recordings, okay? We have all the recordings available. So let's see what happens from beginning, little bit summaries here, okay? So Vidura is talking to Maitreya, right? So he's so curious to know about topics of Supreme. So now he's asking about Swayambhuva Manu. Do you all remember? Swayambhuva Manu is the creation of Lord Brahma. Remember? After creating many creations, like 4 Kumaras and Rudra and then some sages, still the population was not increasing. Then he created Swayambhuva Manu. And along with whom? His wife? Anyone remembers her name? Shatarupa. Okay? They both were created. And then Swayambhuva Manu with folded hands requests Brahma to give them directions to perform their duties. So very humbly he's surrendering and he's asking, please give me instructions what you want me to do. Okay, so for what purpose he was creating Brahma? What was the reason? First he requested 4 Kumaras, then they rejected. So what was the reason why he was creating?
To populate.
Yes, very good. For begetting children, so he gives that instruction to Swayambhuva Manu. And he's actually very much happy that Swayambhuva Manu is accepting. He's very nicely, obediently, he's asking for instructions, right? So he is instructing him beget children and rule the world as a very good king. And what does the king do? He gives proper protection to all, right? Under proper Krishna consciousness. Okay, he also instructs him to perform everything for the pleasure and satisfaction of the Lord. Okay, and he accepts the order. And he's such an obedient son, you can see. And I have also heard in one of the classes of my Guru Maharaj about his glories. I'm just reading out those notes. Okay, I've taken those notes. Like how he was completely surrendered. You can still see my PPT, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
you can still see the PPT. Yes.
Mataji.
Yeah. It says that Swayambhuva Manu was so much like completely surrendered, and he was following the instructions, and he was trying to be a very good king. His home was completely centered around Krishna. All the time he was just thinking of Krishna as per the instructions of Brahma. It is said that even when he would rest in the night, he would lay on the bed. So he would have all the some brahmanas around him, and they would speak about Krishna, Krishna's pastimes, his activities, his incarnations. So naturally, he would dream about Krishna when he would sleep. And then there will be people who would also sing kirtans and all. And morning, then he will get up, and then he would take bath. They chant his rounds. He would recite Krishna's prayers. So his whole life was simply Krishna conscious. And similarly, he had raised his children. So naturally, when children see parents following Krishna consciousness nicely, children also follow the same, right? And so the people in the kingdom. And that's the real protection. Okay, that's what the real protection for the children and the people in the kingdom. And that's what Brahma meant when he said that give good protection, means make them Krishna conscious. Okay, naturally, when king is following, all the people also follow. That's a real protection. So you can see how he was completely surrendered. So he accepts the order, and then he's asking him about the place to be there and be for all the living entities. Why is he asking this question? He's asking for the place for himself and for all the living entities. So let's see. So far we learned this part of story until yesterday. Now let's see what happens next. Are you all following the story? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Happening, who is Manu, and what is the instruction he's getting? Everyone is following, right?
Yes, Mataji.
So it is important to have the flow of the story in mind. Okay, I would suggest keep one small book with you, because we are just reading it in the flow of the story, right? You can just make some small points or summarize it in your own words, so you know about particular chapter. Okay, this is what happened in this chapter. This is what happened in the next chapter, how these chapters are connected. So you can do that. If you have a notebook or something, just make some points, small points in the flow of the story, okay, as a story. So why is Manu asking where he and the living entities could stay? Because Mother Earth was in the Garbhodak ocean. And where the living entities reside? On the earth, right? So there was no place to stay. So Manu is requesting Brahma. So this is one verse of today. Let's see what he's requesting. Who would like to read this verse, this translation? Smriti, go ahead.
Mataji, do I start from the top? Like, why is Manu asking? Or should I start?
No, just read the verse which is highlighted.
Okay.
Bold.
O Master of the demigods, please attempt to lift the earth, which is merged in the great water, because it is the dwelling place for all the living entities. It can be done by your endeavor and by the mercy of the Lord. Sri Maitreya said,
This is the next verse. Let's read about this verse. So what has happened? Like I mentioned, what is he requesting? I want you all to participate, okay? Just unmute and tell me when I'm asking questions. What is happening now? What is the scenario going on in the story? What is Manu requesting Brahma? Who would like to tell me?
He's asking Brahma to lift the earth that's in the water.
So that all the living entities can reside in it, right? They can be on the earth. It can be done by endeavor and by the mercy of the Lord. This is what he's mentioning there. Next, let's see what the next verse says. You all can raise your hands. I'm going to give you all chance to read the translations one by one in the sequence. Okay, keep your hands raised now. Who would like to read? Janvi, go ahead. Second verse.
Shri Maitreya said, thus seeing the earth merged in the water, Brahma gave his attention for a long time to how it could be lifted.
So what do you understand, Janvi? What is Brahma doing here?
Brahma is giving his attention for a long time to the earth to see how it can be lifted.
Yeah, so he's thinking, right, for a long time. He's thinking how the earth can be lifted. So, because the earth is merged in the water. So he's thinking. Let's see what happens after that. Abhigya, did you read already? No, right?
No, Mataji.
Yeah, go ahead.
Brahma thought, while I have been engaged in the process of creation, the earth has been inundated by a deluge and has gone down into the depths of the ocean. What can we do who are engaged in this matter of creation? It is best to let the Almighty Lord direct us.
So while he was in the process of creation, right?
Yes.
Everything was destructed. The earth was inundated. So it was gone down into the depths of the ocean, the garbhood of the ocean. So he's thinking, what can we do who are engaged in this matter of creation? So he's realizing now I cannot do anything. It is best to let the Almighty Lord direct us. What is he doing? Indirectly surrendering, right? Thinking of the Lord, right? So you can see how devotees of the Lord, when in problem, they never get discouraged. What they do? They always think about the Lord with the full faith. And how Krishna reciprocates? He reciprocates for the smooth progress of devotees' duty. Let's see how Krishna reciprocated here. Anyone knows? Nobody knows?
Mataji, he comes as a boar.
Yes. Let's see that. Very good. So when Lord Brahma was thinking about
Krishna reciprocates by coming as Varaha avatar.
Yes. I was thinking how Advait is not answering. Usually he answers. Where were you, Advait? Thank you, Advait. So let's see. Just when Lord Brahma is thinking about the Lord, let's see what happens. This is the next verse, okay? Isha, you want to read?
Yes, Mataji. O sinless Vidura, all of a sudden, while Brahma was engaged in thinking, a small form of a boar came out to nourish
nostril.
The measurement of the creature was not more than the upper portion of the tongue.
Yes, what happened? Did you understand what happened, Isha?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, can you share? Just when
the boar,
go ahead.
The boar was not more smaller than the upper portion of your tongue, and while Brahma was engaged, from his nostril nose, a creature came out which wasn't a very big.
Okay. So while Brahma was thinking, how can I do it? Or maybe I cannot do, so let Lord only do something. Just when he thought about the Lord, what happened? Lord appeared. From where? From his nostril. And how? In the form of a
Boar.
So you can imagine then he must be so small that he had to come from the nostril, right? It is mentioned here
Mataji,
more than,
I have something to say.
yes.
I have a question. After Varadhev, like, was Varadhev the first born in the whole entire world?
Yes. Okay. So he came in the form of a boar, and how big he was, how small he was, upper portion of a thumb. He was so small. You can see in the picture like how he came from the nostril. But I also know a story, or you also might be knowing this part of a story, that Lord Varaha came out of water to lift the Mother Earth. Who all have heard that part of story?
I did, Mataji.
Right? Then how is it that he came from the nose? Anyone knows? How he came from the nose? Anyone knows? Sounds funny. Okay. So
Anyone knows if he came from the nose?
Yeah, it rhymes, right?
Mataji, can I say this is Advait?
Is that it? Go ahead.
He came as like a tiny, like smaller than your the fingernail, like that small of pig, and then he expanded.
Yes. Okay.
Mataji?
Yes, that is one part of story. Yes, who's that?
Mataji, I think there are two Varahadevs. One is the eternal Varahadev who came out of Brahma's nose, and second is the Varahadev who came to save the earth, I think.
Okay, it's somewhat correct. Very good. So I'll tell you. Now the two pastimes of Lord Varaha took place simultaneously in 2 millenniums. Okay, one was named as Swayambhuva or Shvetavaraha, and the other was Chakshusha. So there are many millenniums, and in 2 millenniums, these two were going on simultaneously. Okay, the difference is in Shvetavaraha, where now Lord Varaha, he came out from the nostril of Brahma, right? He came from the nostril to lift the earth from Garbhodak ocean, and he is white in color. Shveta means white. Shvetavaraha, the name. And Chakshusha millennium, that Lord appeared from water to lift the earth and to kill Hiranyaksha. Who all know that story of Hiranyaksha?
I did, Mataji.
Another story. Yes, you all are aware of that story, right? And he is red in color. So you understood? In 2 million, these two stories were going on simultaneously in 2 millenniums. One is Shvetavaraha, other one is Chakshusha. So these two are same. These two happened, took place. But the Lord was one. One Lord appears in both millenniums simultaneously. It's possible for the Lord, right? We all know about the potential of the Lord. He can be everywhere at the same time, right?
If you told a magician to do that, he can't do that either because magicians don't really do anything. They just do tricks.
Mataji,
Yes.
Krishna is transcendental.
Yes.
He can do anything. He also he always comes to save his pure devotee, like Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu, Smaranam Padasevanam, Marjanam Vandanam Dasyam, Sakhyamatma Nivedanam.
Very good, Param. Very nice.
I have a story that Shingadev came to get Prahlad.
Hmm, yes, how he comes.
Rakhe Krishna
Yeah.
Rakhe Krishna Mare ke Mare Krishna Rakhe ke.
You all are so knowledgeable. Wonderful. You all should give a class in place of me, I feel sometimes. Wonderful. So we all know the story of Hiranyaksha, right? Like how Lord Varaha came, he first lifted the earth. That is the another story. And that will be explained elaborately in the next part. Okay, so Hiranyaksha means what? Golden eye, right? I'm just giving small, I'm just briefing about. And he also
Ashta's name is Golden Eye. He doesn't have a golden eye.
doesn't have, but golden eye means he's always like greedy. He always wants everything. He wants to rule over everything. He was always attacking Mother Earth. So she was always fearful of him, right? And then we know how Lord came to save her. So do you know Hiranyaksha is representing whom actually? You know, all of us know this story, right?
Greed.
Yes, he represents all the materialists who always want more and more and more, and they do not care even if they're causing troubles to Mother Earth. Like, what are the examples? We dig the earth to construct big houses and buildings, and then we construct the roads. What else we do and cause troubles to Mother Earth? Cut the trees, plants. Yes, littering. And what happens? So at least when this happens, when demons come, Krishna comes to save them, right? But then when all this happens, what are the consequences? What all we face? What are all these things, pictures here in the end? All these three, anyone can guess? Hurricane.
Mati, disasters.
Yes, natural calamities, hurricane,
Natural disasters.
earthquake,
Disasters.
In school,
They're ruining. They're
and then
making
we
something
get
else.
COVID,
Yeah,
and
they're making. Yeah, I see like some dots that mean like a virus.
virus, yes, and then
Mataji,
just experienced all this, right? Why this all happens? Because-
Mataji,
Yes.
in school today we were learning about natural disasters.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yes. So this we can learn how Hiranyaksha is actually representing all the materialists. Let's see what happens in the next part of the story. Where we left it, like more appeared from the nostril of Lord Brahma. Okay. And then Advait, do you want to read next part?
Mataji, I didn't get to read.
Mataji.
1 second. Ansh, can you read first and then Advait? Sorry.
Oh, this isn't descendant of Bharata. While Brahma was observing him, the boar came situated in the sky in a wonderful manifestation as a gigantic great elephant.
As gigantic as a great elephant.
Gigantic as a great
So
elephant.
what happened here? The boar was so small actually. And now what happened? He's small.
Gigantic like an elephant.
Yes, now he's very big, like gigantic as gigantic as great elephant. So he becomes big. So Lord can do anything, right? We just discussed. He can be the smaller than the smallest, bigger than the biggest. He can do
As big as an African elephant, and an Asian elephant, or an Indian elephant.
the biggest elephant. Who is the biggest one? I don't know.
European.
He was like that. Okay. Advait, can you read?
Okay. Struck with wonder at observing the wonderful boar-like form in the sky, Brahma, with great Brahmanas like Maharishi as well as Kumaras as Manu, began to argue in various ways.
Read the next one also.
Is this some extraordinary entity come in the pretense of our boar? It is very wonderful that he has come from my nose.
So
Thank
what
you,
is
Mataji.
it? Can you explain, Advait, what happened now?
Mataji, so everyone was like wondering how, and they were like looking at Varaha and saying how wonderful Varaha is, and Brahma was happy, and he's very happy that Varaha came out of his nose.
Yes. So they are bewildered, right? They are thinking, oh, what happened? Who is he? And then they know, obviously, they are guessing that he's the Lord. It cannot be none other than it's Lord only. But they are just bewildered what's happening. And then he, like what Red said, is happy that he has come from his nose. You want to read, Akshita? Go ahead. Yes.
First of all, this boar was seen no bigger than the tip of a thumb, and within a moment he was large as a stone. As large as a stone. My mind is perturbed. Is he the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vishnu?
Yes. So how you can see how he is wondering by looking at this activity, the pastime of Krishna. And he knows somewhere that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu. You can see here how the uncommon features symptomatic of the incarnation of Godhead can also bewilder even the mind of Brahma. Even Brahma is bewildered. He's thinking, he's surprised. He's wondering, who is this? And then he's thinking that, oh, maybe this is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Let's read the next one. So Devi, can you read?
When Brahma was deliberating with his sons, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vishnu roared tumultuously like a great mountain.
Yes. So what Lord Varaha did? He was roaring like a great mountain. When he first he was small, he appeared, and then he started to become very big, like a gigantic elephant, and then he was roaring. So you all can visualize this. Are you all visualizing? Right? How Lord Varaha came in the form of a boar. And then now he's roaring. So last verse we will read. Satvik, did you get a chance? Do you want to read?
While Brahma was deliberating with his sons, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vishnu roared
Enlivened Brahma. Oh, where are you? Which one you were reading? Go ahead. And which part?
The one after roared.
Oh, are you
Where are we reading from?
Read this one. Read this one, Satvik.
Oh.
Yeah.
From where?
Omnipotent Supreme Personality of Godhead. Omnipotent
Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Enlightened Brahma.
Brahma and the other highly elevated Brahmanas by again roaring with his uncommon voice, which echoed in all directions.
Very good. So what's happening here? Sound which he was making, it was enlivening for Brahma and other elevated Brahmanas. And by again roaring with his uncommon voice, again and again Lord Varaha was roaring, and which was echoing in all the directions. Do you think Brahma and other Brahmanas were present there? They were fearful of the loud sound that Lord Varaha was making? Do you think they were fearful? They were getting scared?
No.
No, right? No, why?
Because they were like happy to hear the noise.
Yes, devotees are always happy to see the Lord, to hear the Lord. They were feeling enlivened when they heard the sound. And actually, this roaring, this echoing actually makes fearful to the demons. They get fearful who are challenging Krishna's potency. So that roaring is for them to make them fearful. And the devotees are always happy. They know this is the Lord and he has come. So I think now it's time for our cooking. I'm already getting late, so I will stop the share. I see many others have also joined. Krishna Naina is here, Ojasvi is here. Wonderful to see you all.
Mataji,
Something? Yes.
I have a question. Mountains don't roar, right, Mataji? So how is it? How do mountains?
You can imagine that time even mountains were roaring loud. Okay. Yeah, that is
Thank you.
mentioned in the purport by Srila Prabhupada, even mountains were roaring.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. So we have cooking. You all are aware of the ingredients. So we need sweet corns. So because we are making corn bread.
Are you making it?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So we need boiled corns. And then even if you have frozen ones, that's fine. Just wash them.
Mataji, we're doing it today, right? Mataji?
Yes. Kabir, go ahead.
In the chat, it said that we're doing it tomorrow. So I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, no. Actually, it is the message from yesterday, and that's why it is mentioned as tomorrow. So we are
okay.
taking it today now. So
Okay.
I have to change my place. I'm going to go to the other place now, the room. In the meantime, you try to collect the ingredients. I will just read them once. Get boiled corns. I have written 2 cups, but even if you have less quantity, it's fine. And then we need some chopped veggies like cabbage, green pepper, tomatoes. Also chopped cilantro. Veggies also need not be 1/4 cup if your quantity of corns is less. Okay. Then we need chaat masala, some cumin powder, black pepper powder, black salt and regular salt, and some lemon juice. Okay. Can I know who all are making first? Is anyone making today?
Maji, this is Advait. We have the ingredients. My mom just came from service, so she's boiling the corn right now.
Okay. I also just boiled before the class, so let's make it. Even if others are not making, it's fine. You can watch it and make it later. And
Mataji, we will make it some other day, but instead of corn, we'll put chana.
oh yeah, that is also a good idea. You can do that. You have boiled and boiled chana.
Mataji, we're gonna do it some other day. We will post it somewhere this week.
Okay. No problem. So here I have corns. Okay. Who all like corns?
Me, I like corn.
Wonderful. Akshita also likes corns.
I think I'm the only one here who likes corn.
Isha likes corns. She's raising her hand. Hare Krishna Prahlad. Prahlad is here. Rai Prahlad is here too. Okay. So I will start, okay? Because I don't know, I don't want to get late for other class if there is any. So I have taken corns. And now it's
Maji, I love corn. My mom makes this thing. She cuts the corn and she makes spicy corn. So like chili and lemon and like salt. It's so good. And also, Maji, how long do we boil it for?
You just keep shaking until they become tender.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Very simple. Whatever ingredients we have, we are just gonna mix them together. Okay. So take corns, add veggies first. So here, carrots you take first. Don't add everything because less quantity. Corns is not much. I'll get the spoon. Wait. Yes.
Mataji, is that carrot?
Yes, it's grated carrot. I added grated carrots first. No. Corn in the corn. Okay. Now we have these veggies here. Cabbage, green pepper, and tomatoes. More maybe, just add little bit. You check how much you need. Okay. And then accordingly you add. Yes, that's it. Tomatoes, you can add the whole thing. Like this so they can see.
Mati, is it okay if we chop the carrot into small pieces into grating?
However you like, yes. If you like one, that's fine. You see how much quantity of veggies you would like to add. It's not necessary to add 1/4 cup because sometimes what happens, even if you don't like green pepper or something, along with the corns, it might taste good. So you can just add it even if you don't like any veg.
Mataji, I have a question. That green thing, is it capsicum or bell pepper?
Bell pepper.
I wanted to know the answer.
Right, capsicum. I don't know. I think it's different. Okay. So added all the veggies. Now we are going to add all these powders. So what is it? This is black pepper powder. Just sprinkle it.
Machi, what is that?
Black pepper powder first goes in black. Anything is fine actually. You can add it in any sequence. I'm adding first black pepper powder. Then goes in cumin powder, little bit. And chaat masala gives some nice tangy taste, right? I think most of the kids like chaat masala. I like it. Right? No.
Machi, I like black salt more.
Yeah, you can add that more if you want. Like
I like black salt. I like black salt with apples.
that tastes good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yes.
Machi, if you guys ever eat papaya, you guys have to try papaya with black salt. It's so good.
Really? I
Yeah.
can try.
I went over for a sleepover and they have breakfast every day is fruits only.
That's nice. You can try that. Thanks for suggesting that. So this is some black salt also I'm adding. That is good, I think, because we already added chaat masala also. And now the regular salt. No, add some more. Yes, perfect. Okay, and finally I've added normal regular salt. We also have
Mataji,
chopped cilantro. Yes.
what is the chopped cilantro?
Which one?
Chopped cilantro.
Cilantro. It's coriander leaves.
Oh.
Add it. Yes, add it. And mix it. And that's it. It's done. If you have lemon juice, please add that too. That also tastes good. I don't have it now, so I just realized it.
What, Mataji?
Lemon juice.
Oh. Fanta.
I don't know. Fanta, the soft drink?
Yeah.
I don't think you can add Fanta to
It's
this.
gonna just make it sizzle and bubble.
I know.
We are making healthy. So loud. Okay.
I should add Fanta to it. Should I actually add Fanta to it?
Let's keep it healthy. Let's keep it healthy.
Unless you want to.
And
Okay, then I'll add.
I will accept it more happily if it is more healthy. Okay. And Satvik.
Okay, then I'll add.
Because we are going to offer it to Krishna now. Okay. So offer it to Krishna and then it's ready to eat.
Then I'll add some milk.
You can drink it separately.
Krishna likes milk.
You can drink it separately.
Or maybe I can add Jarnamrit.
Okay, so it's ready. Anybody was making it? Can show me, or if you're gonna make it later, please.
Mataji, I'm going to make it later.
Devi has already made. Let me just spotlight. Oh, wonderful! Looks
Mataji, can you open the lights? Mataji, I'm done.
Yes, sir. I'm going to add you too. Wonderful, Kabir. Oh, Janvi has also made. Very nice. Abhigya has made it. Abhigya, can you take out your background so I can see it? Yes, I can see it a little now. Very nice. You all did a good job. It's very easy, right? You can always make it. Whenever you're hungry, like just make it, offer it to Krishna, and it's a good snack, good breakfast. Okay, so shall we end?
Can I add Jarnamrit to it?
No, I don't think so.
Can I add?
Don't add anything more than this now on. Very nice, Devi. Wonderful.
A sandwich full of Fanta in it? You said you can add a sandwich.
Anyone else has made it?
That masala and cumin powder.
I'm gonna ask my mom to put some Fanta in it.
Have you finished it, Advait?
Not yet, Mati, but here I'll show you what we've done.
So send a picture, okay? I'll be waiting for your picture. And others also, if you make it later, anytime, even tomorrow or in this week, just share a picture whenever you need. Okay, so shall we end here? Thank you so much for joining. I will see you all next week. Keep joining.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for the beautiful class and nice so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Bye. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Bye. Hare Krishna. Bye. Hari Bol.
Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Bye.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji ki jai. Hari Bol.